Alright, good morning. Ooh, super tired today. Yes. So, what am I doing today? I am finishing this up. We're doing this assignment, core hunt. Oh, I can promote the scout again if I so wish, but don't have to. Then we can get the hazard level lethal. We got a pickaxe hunt at level 20. That seems interesting. Wonder if we get more XP by playing the other classes. But I like the scout. I really like the scout. So here we are. What do you have? Rocky Mountain? Yes, please.
Round of chilled Rocky Mountains for everyone.
Yes, please. Yes, indeed.
For Carl.
Poor Carl. Oh. That's such a nice touch. You walk and it's fine. If you start sprinting, he uses both hands to stabilize the bear. Will he do that when... Yeah. Rocky Mountain. Alright, so what we do then is that we do this. Gold Rush. I always forget, what is this mission type? Point extraction? Oh, there it is. We collect the artworks around an area and then we just leave that area, I suppose.
Allow me to illuminate the situation.
Oh, good morning, Crappy Chloe. Nice to see you again. And Nodrunner says, hi, I'm new, huh? Nice to see you as well, Nodrunner. Well, nice to meet you, I suppose. How are you doing today?
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
Let's rock and roll. Light is up, high speed. I'll never get the smell out of my arm.
Got it. There's another one. And I missed. And I missed again. There we go. I hit it. Get wrecked. Oh, right. I need to... This one. So I'll get over here and get all this stuff. Whoop. Colgate on Tap says, oh man, I've missed these Colgate on Tap. The Inspiro box.
Fighters on the way to join you.
I am a creature of habit, so I have missed the Inspiro bots stuff. So Colgate on Tab says, is there a possibility that weirdos are weirdos because you're so funny?
Exemplary work.
Actually, that's pretty good. Crappy Chloe asks what? Oh, he quotes an AI called Inspirobot every day. Well, when he shows up. Starts out the morning with that. It's great.
I can't carry anymore. See you, sucker. Platform created.
I mean, you could argue that weirdos... I mean, weirdo is that's a judgment, right? And if you find weird funny, then because you are funny, you see that as weird. I could see that happening, right? Right. One of my favorite authors is Douglas Adams, right? And he looked at people and said, "Oh, these people are weird." And they were weird because he made that judgment, right?
Can't carry anymore. Making a deposit.
Preppy Chloe says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oops." Wait. Sorry about what, Chloe? They are all like that. The Inspirobot things, I react like that to most of them as well. What? What? What is that? What are they talking about?
Lighting up.
Colgate InnoTab says, makes sense. That's like... usually they don't, right?
Ever assist until we can pick you up.
It's just trying to make sense of it by... yeah. Trying to make sense of it. It's all post hoc rationalizations, right? I suppose.
Like that. Oppressor here. No, but tough. Oppressor down. Blaster buster.
I think it died. Oh, we don't have any molly, so this probably won't get turned in. Alright, Colgate InnoTab asks, was it inspiring? A little bit, I suppose. Right, having... it inspired me to enjoy my unique perspective on life. And that stuff that I find weird. I mean, there is value in finding stuff weird. You can laugh at it, I suppose. So a little bit inspiring, maybe. Colgate InnoType says, the principle of charity is fortunately strong in the stream. I try my best. I do try my best. Do like the principle of charity.
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
Man.
Should have left my
Oh.
nose on the bloody
Drop pod.
spicery.
This way, probably. Oh, let's kill that thing first, maybe. Wait, I don't need XP anymore.
Drop pod arrived and waiting for takeoff.
Lights up.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3
Ah.
minutes.
Somebody has already made the route for us.
What a jaw-dropping experience.
What a jaw-dropping experience.
Like there's a bacon save. Leave no dwarf behind. Ain't no hiding from me. Rock and stone. For rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Good work.
Oh man.
Ken.
I was filled like last night when I was going to bed. I just got filled by this humanistic existential dread. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Just like humanity's fucking doomed. That was the feeling I had. We're fucking doomed. How are we supposed to deal with all the new technology that's gonna come the next 10, 20, 30 years? How are we gonna manage all that? I just got that feeling. We're not ready.
Assignment
Humanity is not ready.
Performing well.
Blank matrix core.
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen. Move out.
Claimed.
Hunter's Patrol, that's the one I need to do, right?
That sucks.
You boys
Yeah.
are better miners than you are dancers.
Rock and stone in the heart. To the
Oh.
floor.
Orders from management. Stop dancing and get to it.
Carl would approve of this.
Carl would approve of this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Really much better.
Oh, it bugged. But I am drinking it. Rocky Mountain.
Oh yeah. If you don't rock and stone,
Sequence initiated.
Crappy Chloe says, what is your favorite game to play?
younger, you know.
Oh wow, that is such a big and difficult questions. Like throughout my whole life or more recently? Oh man. I've enjoyed many games throughout my life that I don't enjoy anymore, or... Like, I can list a few games that just pops into my mind that I really liked. Like recently, Path of Exile and Warframe has been a big part of my life, I suppose. Just farming games. Factorio was great. I really enjoyed The Last of Us.
On our scanners, and you get to eradicate them before they
The,
turn something even worse.
the first one.
Bring plenty of
I haven't played the second one yet, but the first one I really liked. Oxygen not included. I really enjoyed that. Crappy Chloe says, throughout your life that still bring you joy. Alright. I'm probably gonna replay Ocarina of Time sometime in the future. That's probably my first proper memory of that type of game. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina? Ocarina of Time, I think it's called.
From A to D, skipping B and C. Flares up.
And that. And I'm looking forward to replaying Final Fantasy 9. I'm gonna do that soon as well. That's one of my... Yeah, those were my, like, we're talking early obsessions. Really love those games.
Dwarf life in a nutshell.
All the others fit into that as well.
Light.
World of Warcraft. Yeah. I'm fairly done with World of Warcraft. I might go back and play some more World of Warcraft Classic. But I've played it so much. Just like Warframe. Warframe is a great game. I had... Why is... Weird. Yeah, I had such a good time with World of Warcraft, just like Warframe, but I also feel a little bit done. I'll probably go back to them in the future and play a little bit, but I think the idea is just to play them a little bit. Crappy Chloe says Zelda Ocarina of Time was my first game to ever play. Oh, nice. Does it have a like special place in your life, like for me, or is it just one of those games that you played? For me, it has a special place in my in my heart, indeed. Heart? In my mind. There we go. Just when thinking about games. Special experience. Like my first thing that stuck, probably my first obsession, was probably Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. I don't think I would enjoy playing them. Well, a little bit. I did play a little bit the other day, some old Sonic, and that's fun, but it's not my favorite anymore. They shot it, right? It looks like they shot the thing. Colgitinotab says, "Was trying to keep up with chat count as a game?" I mean, I don't know. I think in general the games I don't like are the stressful games. Yeah, I don't think I enjoy being stressed out in general. I've had a good time in stressful games, but I don't know. Oh, and more recently, something that I super enjoyed playing through and learning, the learning experience as well, was the Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne had a significant impact. And Neo. Yeah, Neo. Really like both of those games. Did they say oxygen not included? I probably did. What are they doing up here? Alright, I can go up here. Did he leave? Did it leave? Alright, No Runner says that he found... and we're in the middle of a boss fight. I'll catch up with chat in a little bit. No Runner gave us a long chat message and it's... Well, I think I'm safe here. Alright, we can read it in bursts, I suppose. He said he found his keyboard has a button that types the version model information by reading the source code. Ooh. Fancy stuff. Alright, and then he... Is this what it's called? Keyboardio Artreus? Oh, that's a game I want to play. Artreus. That makes me think of the new... God of War game. I have not played it myself, but I've watched it. It looks fun. Yeah, it looks fun indeed. Alright. And then he continues. Kaleidoscope locally built keyboard Artreus. And then it just repeats that over and over and over again a couple of times. And then Kaleid. Crappy Clue says, I'm Zelda Ocarina of Time. The Song of Storms. I am Zelda Ocarina of Time? Song of Storms from the windmill in Kakeru Village bring me to tears sometimes. Yeah, somehow. Ooh, I love that. Have you listened to the... They made... that whole game. All the songs. They had an orchestra play all of them. It's so great. So great. Ooh, some ammo for me. I think Bolero of Fire is similar for me. That makes sense? No. Is this where I'm going? Wait. I'm confused. Am I going down? Up? Can I go down this way? Oh man. I got confused. I'm lost. It's fine. Just go some direction randomly and hope for the best. Yeah, this is probably it. This is definitely it. Hmm.
A secondary objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
Lights up!
Think I can make that happen. Yep. Great. So many good games. There's probably games that I would have wanted to put on a list like that,
Better than flying.
but that I just forget about. Probably.
Now!
Oh. Oh, here it is.
Light!
Oh, damn it.
Money! Deposit time!
Alright, let's just drop this to the ground.
Donkey time!
Hmm. Oh, hello, Blasphemous. Nice to see you again. How are you doing today? Oh! He brings good news. He says, I'm running Horizon Zero Dawn at 60 frames per settings with low settings. I mean, that's worth it, right? Low settings. For me, I'm always okay with low settings. If it gives me 60 FPS rather than 30. Colgate on Tap says, it seems quite dark. Sunshine of your ideas would be helpful there. No. Oh man. Sunshine of your ideas are dangerous. Alright, I just started this. I just did that. I'm all alone. Yet I just started it.
When you see them!
Alright. Please don't kill me. What did I just say? What did I just say? What was that? Thing is in the way. Ah!
Throw grenade!
Shoot! I wonder if I should get like faster reload somehow or bigger magazine or something. Wait, can I shoot this from the front? I can. That was good. Whoa, it's right there. Whoops. Crappy Chloe asks, do you plan on becoming a big streamer and being well known, or are you happy with where you are as a streamer? I have no idea how I would deal with being a big streamer. I really enjoy reading all of chat. I don't know. If I could figure out and get paid by doing this, then of course I would probably enjoy doing this more than some other job. But that is not the explicit plan. If that makes sense? That's an answer to your question? Yeah. It's not the plan, no. We'll not do any advertising or stuff like that. If I ever felt like, oh, I can make money doing this, then maybe I would, but what I enjoy most is just talking to people, expanding my ideas about what life is, I suppose. Hmm. So yeah, right now I'm super happy. I always have someone to talk to, pretty much. There's almost always someone here talking to me. I'm grateful, and I'm happy about it. I enjoy the company.
Wiped out for now. Good work, team. Hit the return button on the mule when you're ready, and we'll pick you up.
Colgate Tab says, I play some games with ASCII graphics. Low settings is not an issue for me. Nice. Alright, we good? Wait,
Drop pods on
where's the
way.
button?
Hang in there.
Did someone press the button? Someone did press the button. Great. Yeah, I'm actually considering playing ASCII Dwarf Fortress. Just to play an ASCII game.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Just to...
Drop pod departing.
I think I've never... Well, no, I've never done that. I've played, like, written games. Like, I did play the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game a little bit, a long time ago. Ooh, replaying that seems like a fun idea, right? That seems like something... Ooh, yeah, that's probably really nice idea. Something to replay. That's a reading experience, right? It's only text.
My home away from home.
So many games to play. Oh yes, indeed. Door is closed. Colgate Tab said to Crappy Chloe, are you saying streamer-kun? Isn't a big streamer? There are 3 viewers. Did you just call me fat, Colgate Tab? I think I've lost quite a lot of weight.
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence. Extraction commencing. Good work.
I'm actually like body shaming. That made me think about body shaming, and I'm not. But I don't like idealism and people telling people how to live their lives. But encouraging people to be healthy. Like there's a line somewhere where you go from body shaming to encouraging health. But some people, like if I say to you, dude, you're getting a little bit fat. That might not necessarily be body shaming, right? It could be, someone could
Complete. Oh, no, wait. My bad.
interpret it as body shaming. But that's not my intent by saying that. I probably won't ever say that to anyone ever. I've just thought about that intent matters, right? Intent matters. Nodonor says, I'm not sure if my viewership counts as a view as I watch with MPV. Oh, nice.
Selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen.
I mean,
Damn, I'm good at this. Like that.
I think it counts. You hang out. It counts for a lot. I'm enjoying your company, Node-Runner. Yes. Blasphemous says it doesn't. Alright, there's 4 people in chat. Colgatino says, sure I did. Call you fat kappa. Nice. Blasphemous says, Cider, did you get Open TDD on TTD on Steam? I didn't know it was on Steam.
Bottoms up, friend. Fortune and glory.
Bottoms up, friend. I have it on my phone.
Please don't kick the barrels into the launch bay. Barrels and launch thrusters do not mix. Sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah, that's another plan that I have. I would want to play more open sourcey games.
Rock and stone.
What are we doing? Let's get in here.
Selected and locked in. Time to board to drop.
Goodbye. Nice. Plasma says everyone should watch with MPV, so it says he has no viewers, Kappa. I mean, as I said, I'm just happy you're chatting with me. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Plasma says it is now and it is free. OpenTTD. Ooh. That is a game. I want to play the game 0 AD as well. Fuck. I've been neglecting the open source and the Libre games. Neglecting all the games. Yes, indeed.
Mining mission. Deposit your quota of morkite into the mule, and we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Good luck.
Loot bug.
Wonder if I can find a strategy to like decide games. Just go what feels good. What feels good has worked out so far, so let's continue going with that. And when I don't know, I'll just ask you guys and you give recommendations. Hello, Banana Waffle Monkey. He says a nude smile over and over and over again. How are you doing today, Banana Waffle Monkey? Life treating you well? Are you missing your teammates?
Light is up.
Still taking a break from... I guess you're still studying
No, that will let the
somewhat
bush
this week. Taking a little bit of a break from Team Fortress. Blasphemous asks, is there a tag on Steam to search for open source games? I don't know. I've been using where is it? There we go. LibreGameWiki.org. I have no idea how up to date this is. But this is a list of free games, and it is quite a list. Like, see, this here was updated just like yesterday? So maybe the list is maintained.
Flares up.
Oh, danger!
I need fresh air.
There's no fresh air here. Ah, here's the fresh air. Ooh, low oxygen. Right, there was a gold up there. I need to go get that gold.
Time to find Molly. Get this home safely, will you, Molly?
Go get in on tabs. This Tome 4. Wait, Tome 4? Probably is Tome supports ASCII graphics. It supports it, but I kinda like the graphics as they are in that game. Where is Molly? Huh. Whoop. I mean, graphics is not everything, but I sure do enjoy graphics, better graphics. Like, it increases the enjoyment for me in plenty games. Yeah, graphics. Oh, I really don't like this event. Yep, I do not like this event.
A new miner is joining your team.
Crappy Chloe says, if someone said their friends wouldn't... if someone said that to their friends, like asking if someone is fat, I'm assuming, wouldn't that hurt their feelings? So it would be considered as body shaming, or would it be considered trying to show them a right path to being healthy? I mean, it is... I mean, encouraging someone to lose weight or be more healthy or whatnot, that is kind of selfish, right? It breaks from the charitable principle. My interpretation of the thing, anyway. Like the person was not aware of them being overweight or whatnot. I wanna... No. Damn it. Right. If someone is overweight, they probably know that they are overweight. So me telling them, you're being overweight... Well, my example might have been, like, you're getting fat. Might have been rude, right?
Here they come. Eradication protocol.
Like, most things one would say probably could just be considered kind of rude. They probably know already. So what's the consequences of my actions? We have to ask that, right? What's the consequences? Is it just them feeling bad? Will them feeling bad, right? If they already are feeling bad and me pointing it out, will it perhaps lead to them... Can I convince them to eat more healthily? But that again would be me, like if I convince them to eat more healthily, that would be me trying to override their agency, right? So maybe it would be always considered body shaming and always rude. That's interesting. Right? There is no right path to live your life. Since there is no right path, who am I to decide how they should live their life? Right? That's up to them, how they want to live their life. I can be selfish and want them to live longer, right? That's what it comes from, right? I want you to be healthy and feel what I would consider feel good. I hate this event. I'm so bad at it. I'm just gonna not help. Alright, I am gonna help. I'm gonna shoot that thing. And that thing. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, did you see that? I tried to jump up and missed. Huh. Lana Waffle Monkey says, been playing Enter the Gungeon? I never really got into that. I tried it a little bit. Are you enjoying it, Banana Waffle Monkey? I said, huh. Crappy Chloe said, if they said you're getting rather large, would it? It's pretty much the same thing, isn't it, Crappy Chloe? Right? Whatever you say, right? What's your intent by saying it? You want them to change... You're trying to manipulate them to change their way of life into what you consider, what I consider a better way of life. A more healthy way of life. Like, eat more vegetables, eat less sugar, eat less... I mean, I suppose that's not a big issue, trying to convince someone to... Like, if you have an idea of, oh, I think this is a good approach to life, and then giving that as a piece of advice, maybe that's... Maybe that's... I would be more okay with that, if that makes sense. Like, rather... Alright, where's Molly? Rather than saying you're getting large or you're looking unhealthy or stuff like that, What you could do instead could be, oh man, I've been not eating any sugar. Like I've been not eating any snacks. I can highly recommend it. It was good for my sleep schedule. That's way different to me telling you what to do. It's just me telling you what I do in my life and stuff that I'm happy with, or yeah, stuff that works out for me.
You carry a load well, Molly.
That's achieving your goals without body shaming, right? Probably. Probably, yeah. Hmm. Blasphemous says you can play one open source game a day and still be good. Yeah, right, I can... I'm already playing 2 games every day. That's a lot of games. Oh! This thing is gonna kill me. Or this thing. It hurts. Wait, how did that not take any damage? Alright, is it fleeing? Need to kill it.
Lights up!
Objective completed. Press the button on the mule when you're ready.
Objective.
Or send the drop
We only need a little bit of more kite and then we're good to go. Lovely, lovely. Ooh, Colgate Untabs has 7 viewers. Alright. Hello, people. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, is this more kite?
Hollow mine.
Oh, that's Holomite. Right.
Secondary objective completed.
Colgate Untab gives a link to something. Oh, Tome? Tome naming. Oh, right. But what I'm playing is Tome 4, right? Naming conventions is Colgate Untab. I'm assuming that I'm playing Tome 4.
Drop pod inbound. Stand clear.
Let's see. And Blasphemous said, to Node Runner, do you ever watch Cider with --vo equals to Kaka to enhance the viewing experience? Oh man, I don't... What does that do, Blasphemous? I'm curious. --vo
Drop pod has
voice over
has been called back.
something? Blasphemous says overweight people are a lot more likely to die when sick, right? That's what I'm pointing out, right? And that's selfish of me, right? Not wanting them to die. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they say, it's fine. I'm willing to take the risk for all that tasty food. And that's... within my code of ethics, they should be allowed to do that without me... Well, I mean, I can disagree and tell them I disagree, and that's fine. But me somehow assuming that my way is better than your way is kind of rude.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Oh. All the explosions. Damn it. Banana Waffle Monkey says, whoop, I'm alive.
Speed limit set to slow.
I'm so gonna die. Alright, let's flee. Let's flee.
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
No. Damn it. Need to turn in my gold here.
Why you shooting me, you slack-jawed dimwit?
Thanks. He exploded me.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Rock and stone.
Retrieving escape pod.
Alright. Banana Waffle Monkey says, I suck at it, speaking about Enter the Gungeon. And I kind of wish there was more starting characters. Or that it would be... or it would be nice if... Like you could customize your character by being allowed to give them the lowest tier weapons / items to start with. But overall, I love the personality of the game and the gameplay loop. Yeah, that checks out, I suppose. Lesma says, I only played Enter the Gungeon for 2.4 hours, 'cause I suck. Was that really the reason?
We are unbreakable. Hot
I mean,
potato.
if you don't have the... Ooh! That's 20 points, and that's the extra perk.
Just a perk for me.
This is a steal.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't rockin' stone in the heart.
Rock and stone. Like if you suck at something, I suppose that is...
Classy moves, team.
Like if you don't have the aptitude, I've made that argument before, right? If you don't have the aptitude for something, that you know, there is a correlation between not having the aptitude for something and not being interested in it. So maybe. It's difficult to say. But if it's a post hoc thing, like post hoc rationalizations, I would probably argue for the rest. Like here I am telling people how to think about their lives.
Get to work.
But I would probably say, rather than saying I suck, because that's painting yourself in a detrimental manner, right? Possibly lowering self-esteem. Maybe say I wasn't very interested in it. I don't know. Banana Waffle Monkey says it's like a dungeon crawler bullet hell. Yep. That's pretty much it. Crappy Chloe says, I haven't said anything like body shaming to anyone. I was just curious, sorry. Oh, please, Crappy Chloe, don't be sorry. Well, there I go again, telling people how to feel. But, I do enjoy disagreements. Finding disagreements and talking about them. And even if you had body shamed someone, I would say that's just fine. Again, just like me not wanting to tell people how to live their life. Like, I don't see body shaming as a big issue, right? Consequences. That's super interesting, right? If your body shaming leads to them being more healthy, and them being more healthy leads to greater happiness and enjoyment of their lives, then the consequences of, well, my body shaming was probably a good thing, right? On the other hand, if my body shaming led to them just, like if there is someone that has an eating problem, right? And it just makes them feel sad about themselves and having to eat more and become even more healthy, like an addiction kind of thing. Like where they're not able to manage it, then the consequences of me body shaming was terrible and I should feel terrible. Well, I shouldn't feel terrible, but you get my point, right? Consequences matters. What was that?
Sequence initiating.
I don't want to leave the team. I wanted to look into what I got. No says, it makes it ASCII if I remember correctly. Wait, it makes it ASCII if I remember. What makes what ASCII? Oh man. I'm so slow on chat, so I don't... Oh! Oh, cool. I had no idea about that. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. That was a long time ago I asked that question. Just give me a moment here. That sounds like fun. Watching like streams and YouTube videos in ASCII. Sounds amazing. Alright. What was it? Dash VO equals... What does VO stand for? I would have guessed voice over, but no. Kaka? Kaka. Isn't that like slang for poop? That's weird. And plays the video in ASCII. Sounds amazing. Blasphemous, continue. I like the other one that plays the video pixelated. That sounds interesting as well. Blasphemous says goes with my minimalist aesthetic. I do like some sorts of minimalism, I suppose. Sounds interesting. Colgatinotab says that the game is usually called just Tome, but Tome 4, I think we've talked about this before, but he continues. But Tome 4 can be used to avoid confusion with Tome 1, 2, or 3. Each of those can be just called Tome if it is clear from context which one is meant. I'm assuming I'm playing Tome 4. I'm playing the latest one. Blasphemous says, my self-esteem does not get lowered by games. But you said you suck. Isn't that literally self-esteem? It's not. I'm not saying it gets lowered by the game. I'm saying you said I suck. Isn't that how you see yourself? I suck at this game, and that's part of your self-esteem. Maybe it's not. Banana Waffle Monkey says, I think it's self-efficacy. Oh, right. It's not self-esteem then. Self-esteem is more like a general vibe on how you look at yourself. I'm assuming then, like self-esteem is something like, I'm happy where I am with my personality and my life, or I hate myself. Is that more like a self-esteem that you end up on a line like that, rather than self-efficacy? One could argue that it's just self-knowledge, right? I suck at this game, that's fine. And therefore I don't like it. Self-efficacy. I like that. Blasphemous says, I don't find gaming to be important whatsoever in my life. VO stands for video output, of course. Gaming is a big part of my life. I really enjoy gaming. Like, my favorite hobby. I have a couple of them, but my favorite one, gaming. I've been a gamer my whole life. But my skill at a game, that doesn't matter one way or the other, I don't think. Like some games more than other games. Friendly? Thorns? I don't know what to take here. Like, all of these are a little bit boring. I mean, this doesn't happen very often. Some reloading. I mean, I'm thinking Second Wind. I'm thinking not that. Second Wind or Thorns. I kind of like Thorns. Let's just go with Thorns. That's fine. Alright, and let's go check over here. Banana Waffle Monkey says that efficacy is the perception of how you think you'll perform at something. Yeah. And that's... Self-efficacy then is that's knowledge, right? And I'm always for having knowledge. Yeah. The more knowledge you have, the more power you have over your own life, and the better you become at making decisions, I suppose. Oh man, that's no scout stuff. That's very sad. Is this a skin accessory? There we go. Wait, what did we do with the blank core? Is it nothing in here? I know that I did get a blank core, and I'm curious what to do with it. I did finish the assignments. Yep. Man, I really wanted something else here. Banana Waffle Monkey continued. I think Steam is the personal value judgments. Oh, right. So Steam is more, yeah, personal value judgments, where you look at yourself and say, I'm good or I'm bad. Or I like myself or I don't like myself. Blasphemous says, if gaming was important to me, then maybe it would affect my self-esteem. Maybe. Blasphemous asks, Cider, have you played Main Assembly? I don't know what that is. Crappy Chloe asks, have you played Zelda Majora's Mask? I have not. I've heard good things. So, someday in the future, it's one of those games that I've neglected. I think, yeah. What's Main Assembly then? Main Assembly. It sounds... Oh, APK? PS4? On Steam. What do we have here? You're the designer, engineer, and architect. If you can imagine, you can create it. Construct robots of any shape, size, from 8-legged spider bots to eerie UFO contraptions. This feels a little bit like Robocraft. You're just building the things. What's the point of the game? Is there a point of the game, or is it just to build them and then run around with them? A little bit like Robocraft. That doesn't seem like my type of game, not really. I've been thinking of replaying... Oh, what's that? It's a space game. Avorion, yeah. Avorion seems a little bit like that, but it has a clear purpose. You have a clear purpose, but you only build space robots, I suppose. Blasphemous says it looks like something you'd be interested in. And he continues, I just got it today in Humble Choice Bundle. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Colgate InnoTab says, check my link, please. I forgot about that link. This was the one, right? Actually, yeah, no, it doesn't... I mean, this looks like fun. I like digital crack, right? Ooh, are you building these stuff yourself? Right? Is there a progression to the thing? I'm assuming you're gathering resources and build... Do you automate it at all? Frustratingly fun. What? What are you talking about? Seems like it would be more fun solo. The game is definitely a contender for the category of engineering digital vehicles for various results, but definitely feels lacking in certain areas. The tagline that interests me in the game was imagination is more fun than important than knowledge. Like, just building... Alright. Bot roll mode. Can you automate the things? Do they do stuff, or do you just play around with them? It doesn't seem... Imagine world building multiplayer. Oh! Alright, someone is pissed because it said multiplayer. I get it. Let's see. This is the link. Call get in on tap gave, and then Blasphemous says some people want every game to be a multiplayer. Kappa. Yeah, right. I'm not even sure. Alright, this is small text. Alright. Tome refers to both Pern Angband variant and one or two completely new non-Angband based games. The author named all games acronym. Tome refers to the following distinct versions of games. Alright, Tales of Majajal, that's what I'm playing. Tome 4, completely recreated differently. Tome 3, Experimental Engine, completely recreated differently. Tales of Middle-earth, just renamed, or Troubles of Middle-earth, that's the first one. Alright, so Tome 1, and then when they had made some work on it, they renamed it, and that's Tome 2. That's like Python 1, Python 2, and then they made it an experimental one with a completely new engine and completely recreated. It's still the same game, it's just they recreated the whole thing, and same here, they recreated the whole thing again. I don't know what this is. Pern Angband? What's Angband? Free roguelike based. Blasphemous says, Cider, did you hear about Arch install script now being included on the Arch ISO? I did not hear about that. Wait, so you automate the installation process? It's a script that just does the installation guide? That's interesting. That is interesting. Banana Waffle Monkey says, imagination is more important than knowledge. I could be wrong, but isn't that an Einstein quote, or is that just a meme? It's probably just a meme. Because it's a dumb quote. Right? I don't know if you were here, Banana Waffle Monkey, for that NASA scientist that knew everything about imagination and creativity. Oh, all children are creative geniuses. And I'm like, well, knowledge is important, right? Otherwise, you would have children design all the rockets, wouldn't you? You would have children designing all the rockets. Imagination is not more important than knowledge. They're both important in their own ways. Maybe it is an Einstein quote. Maybe it's just a meme. Either way, I think it's a dumb quote. Maybe not in a game, right? Like, they wanted you to be imaginative rather than knowing how it works and just have fun creatively. So here, I suppose it's fine within the game, right? We want you to play the game this way. And that's fine. But like in real life, Blasphemous says you can automate your installation process with the script. Oh, so it's... Oh, Arch. Right, you have the Arch ISO, right? Where you make your own Arch installation medium. And they have a script that is now included, so you can customize your Arch installation, put it on a USB, and then have a script that installs it automatically. That's great. More automation, I like that. Banana Wolf Monkey says, yeah, and it was a bunch of baloney, lol. Yeah, right. Imagination being more important. Colgate Tab says, it is more important. Children are essentially oppressed, the oppressed proletariat, so they are not listened to. Yeah, for good reason, right? We're not having the children design the rockets, right? Let's see. Angband is a freeware roguelike based loosely on the works of... Oh, so Tome started out as a fork on this. I'm assuming. And then they made their own engine because it became popular or something like that. Interesting. And here we get the Arch install thing. Just another guided automated Arch Linux installer with a twist. The installer also doubles as a Python library to install Arch Linux and manage services, packages and other things inside the installed system. Usually from a live medium, yeah. We have a Discord service, Matrix channel, Renode, and documentation. Alright. Simply git clone the repo as it has no external dependencies, but there are optional ones, or use pip install. Oh, it's a guided installer. Python-m arch install guided. Oh. But just instead of you doing it yourself, it's just you have a guide. And you can script your own installation in Python. Nice. I mean, you could probably already do that, but like a framework to do it. Very nice. Crappy Chloe asks, do you believe in star signs or other known as zodiac signs? I do not believe in magic, no. To paraphrase Tim Minchin, every mystery in the history of our species that has been solved has turned out not to be magic. Therefore, I do not believe in magic. I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't believe in any religion. I don't believe in the stars changing people's personalities. I don't believe in essential oils or alternative medicine. What I believe in is scientific method. Yeah. That makes sense, Crappy Chloe? Oh, hello, Coleman122. How are you doing today? Nice to see you again. Oh man, do you, what time is it? 9? Do you want to do a deep dive, Coleman? Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see. How did I do that? Alright, so. Oh, I forget. Like this. We sign in. And we put ourselves as online. There we go. Now you should be able to join, I think, Coleman. Colgate on tap says, and I guess child labor laws are a problem for children designing rockets. Oh, you've got a point. That's probably the reason, Colgate on tap. Child labor laws. That is the reason. That is the reason why they're not designing the rockets. Coleman said, more like Pepga oils. Feels good, man. Right? Blasphemous says, do you believe there is a possibility that the universe is a simulation? Yeah, I believe there's a possibility that there is a god as well. Like, if the universe is a simulation, then that would imply a god, right? But, right, I believe a lot of stuff is possible. I think it's probably possible that we are affected by the moon and the stars in ways we do not yet understand. I mean, it's possible, right? I wouldn't discount the possibility, but so far I've not seen sufficient evidence to convince me that either of those things are real, right? I mean, we do know that we are affected by the moon, right? We have monthly cycles. Like, it's more obvious within women that they have monthly cycles. But we as men do as well. We have monthly cycles where we have, like, the red weekend. We don't bleed, but you get more emotional based. And that has to, like, that cycle has to be connected to the moon, right? So if that makes sense. Banana Waffle Monkey says, do you believe in life after love? I've been in love. I'm still alive, I think. If I pinch myself, I hurt. I think that's a quote that or a reference to something that I don't know about. Blasphemous says, do you believe being more is better than having... do you believe being more is better than having never been born at all? Ooh. That's a difficult question. Being born. Error. Being born, yeah. So being born... Oh, it's a chair song. Oh, right. Synthy song, I think. Ooh. Never been born. I don't know. I don't think so. I saw that, what's it called again? Exerbia was the one that I got recommended, right? Exerbia. I saw his video on misery yesterday. Right, and that made me think, and that led me into that thing about my doomsday thinking. Do I just press launch here? I think I just press launch here, right? So, like, thinking about humanity being doomed, and if we have, like, there's a lot of suffering in the world, right? If humanity was just gone, there would be less suffering. See that as a valid argument. Blasphemous says, Cider, what's your thoughts on antinatalism? Isn't that exactly what we're talking about? Is better being born or not being born? Is there a difference between antinatalism or that? Isn't that specific question? I'm getting to it, right? Because it becomes...
Finish your drinks, miners. Deep dive commencing.
Yeah, it becomes difficult. I need to...
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
I need to think a little bit about it.
Drop sequence initiating.
Oh, he brought a barrel.
Barrels review.
That is an interesting discussion, though, Blasphemous. Let's talk about it.
Please just let the barrel.
What do you think? What's the pros of antinatalism? What's the pros against, like, no humanity? I would probably say, actually, that's an interesting error you made. More is better. I would probably say that more is better. I would say that misery is not an argument against people being born.
Rock solid.
Welcome to the deep dive, miners. You signed up for this. You know the drill. Complete your 2 objectives and proceed to the next stage.
Oh, you don't pick these, eh? Wonder what this thing does. Nothing, probably. Well, Get In on Taps asks, do you believe in the existence of odd perfect number? I have no idea. Probably not. Numbers are abstract thing. Well, yes. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
Lloyd.
Can I
Better than fight.
stand here? I can. Perfect. Let's see. Where are we in the chat? I'm trying to catch up here. Still want to talk about antinatalism. Banana Waffle Monkeys is always happy. Sometimes, maybe. Yeah, I don't... Like, for society to become what I would say better, there has to be, like, anger, frustration, sadness, because those emotions makes us want to improve whatever the causes are of those things. But then again, like, if we could eliminate all the misery at the source, at the person, does our societal structure even matter anymore? If we're all feeling good all the time? Oh, we don't have a shield? Oh no. Hello. With the thing. Wait, did we host this thing, or is it just you and me, Callman122? He said launch, yeah. So I just pressed the launch button. I mean, it's fine if it's just you and me.
Lighting up.
He said should have picked a vampire perk, Kappa. Yeah, maybe. I think I have the vampire perk. Said other people should be able to join. Interesting. Ah, we've got a Glyphid Praetorian here. Gotta kill that thing. Blasphemous says, well, I went into the broader question as a view people are taking on. Oh, right. Yeah, I think the broader question is more interesting about humanity itself. I would probably, like, if we look at specific individuals, I would probably say some people would have been better off never being born, while other people maybe would have been better off being born. And also, I think maybe I should not be the judge of that. Right? Maybe other people, yeah. There we go. I think that's probably where I go with the antinatalism. Right? I would probably go the libertarian route on that. I am not the judge whether your life is better lived or better not lived. And I should not be the judge of that. Yeah, I like that. So antinatalism itself, I think that's the fatal flaw of antinatalism. It's an ideology where one person or a few people, like, wants to tell you that your life was worth less. And I would say that you are the judge of that. I would probably go that direction. Oh, this was a tanky fucker, wasn't it? Ow.
Die, frontal fly.
Let's see. Lasma says, I've heard you personally say you never want to have kids. I don't want to have kids.
Lighting up.
I don't
Angel down.
I don't think I would be a very good parent. Well, some aspects I would. It would depend on the other parent. It would put a lot of responsibilities on the other parent, which is also unfair to that other parent. So there's plenty of reasons why I don't want children. Part of it is like the not being born kind of thing. Part of it is that, right? Oh, please don't. Yeah, part of it is that. But part of it is just my personality and yeah, how I function and not really wanting the responsibility. I don't like responsibility. Wait, where are the drop-off points? Are they over here? I found arms, but nowhere to drop the arms off. Maybe over here? Doesn't seem like it, no.
Lights up.
Colgate in on tap. Personally, as in person. Oh, fuck, I missed the context of that. Colgate in on tap, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. You've heard personally. Yeah, I've said it a couple of times, right? When we've discussed it. I have no interest in having my own. No. I'm quite content with just enjoying the company of my niece and my nephew. I like them. I like hanging out with them and like, yeah, being an uncle is a good time. I like being an uncle. Parent though, sounds exhausting.
Down it goes.
Lasman says, personally, from his mouth, on stream. Nice. Colgate Innotab says, his mouth is like that. Sometimes it makes noises. Weird fucking noises, eh? Ooh, what's this?
I don't trust pretty things.
Don't trust pretty things? It's gonna explode? No? Oh? Oh, it's just a kicky thing. Boring. And I'm catching up. Oh, I missed that. Cider, do you still wear a scarf in the summer? Yes, and a beanie as well. Unless it gets too hot and I have to remove it. It's like a kid's what's it called? Like a safety blanket. Feel naked without it. So unless it gets too hot and I have to take it off because of the comfort, I would rather wear the scarf and hat before, like I go around in shorts and no sweater, only shorts and t-shirt, but with the hat and the scarf. I do enjoy them. I like the feeling of them. Makes me feel safe. Yeah. What's this? Ah, here's one of the things. Nice. Rasmus also says, Cider, do you think it would be better to meet an older woman that can't have kids or already has kids that doesn't expect you to have any with her? I mean, I'm kind of like that. I would probably prefer a little bit of a younger woman than me that does not want kids, because I would prefer to die first. Yeah, I would prefer to die first. If I get in a relationship that ends the rest of the life, I would prefer to die first. So therefore I would probably want a little bit of a younger woman, just to increase those odds of me dying first. Probably, yeah. But that's right, that's rationalizations, right? That's probably the only argument I have for age differences for me personally. Yeah, and I would probably be fine with a woman that already has kids. That would probably be okay with me. Like, being a stepdad doesn't seem like a lot of responsibility. But I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Actually, I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. I hope you're not too disappointed in me, Coleman. I want to catch up with the chat. Oh, Colgate InnoTap gives a good fucking point. But you cannot choose whether to be born or not to be born. That's a very interesting point, Colgate InnoTap. In that anti-natalism, you never got... Your parents made that choice for you. I need to mull that over. I don't know how to respond to that. Maybe that is an argument for anti-natalism. Very interesting. Notrunner asks, what's your favorite part of being alive? Mine is the whole not dying thing. That's great. Yeah, I like the not dying thing. Yeah, I do like that thing. That's like...
Supplies are on the way.
That's such a minor thing about life. Not dying. What's my favorite thing? By the way, don't call the drops too soon, says Coleman. Wait, you mean these? Alright. The Nitra and ammo stack up across all 3 missions. Alright, I've been using all my flares. That's why I called it. But alright, I'll wait on using it then. I'll live without the flares, I suppose. And be more mindful. Not spam the flares.
Warden down! Now kill the rest of them!
Right. Yeah, like not dying is fine at all, but that's such a subtle thing that really... I think I enjoy more like what we're doing now, these types of discussions about anti-natalism and playing video games. I think those are my favorite things in life. Yeah, talking and playing games. Plasma says food, usually snacks. Ooh, the ones with salt or sugar. Yeah, I like that as well. I like food.
For no good reason.
Let's see, Blasphemous says, yeah, I guess if you're about to pass out, you would remove it. Fuck, I missed the context of that. I'm way behind on chat. Oh, right. The hat and the... Oh, before that, right? I don't enjoy sweating too much, right? So I would... Like, if I start sweating, that is when... Then I start taking them off. Yeah. Rather than starting to pass out. That's... have particular tastes. So I would... Yeah. If I start sweating, that's enough. Let's see... Where are we? Van Offmonkey says, I sure for shit would, Blasphemous. Oh yeah, take it off, I suppose. Take it all off. Oh, sorry. Not that kind of video. Blasphemous says, people look at me funny for wearing a hoodie during summer. Yeah, people look at me funny for wearing a beanie in the middle of the summer as well. I mean... They don't know what they're missing out, eh? I missed. Alright. I saw this thing up here. Can I dig down so it falls down? That is an interesting question that I want to have answered. Where was it? Come on. Damn it. I pressed the button. I pressed C. But I landed... Do you see that bullshit? I have my... How am I supposed to be revived here? I have the boots, but the boots didn't help. Because I landed on this thing. That's bullshit. We'll get in on tab says, or dangerous older woman? Dangerous older woman. Dangerous younger women. Woman. Like, any dangerous person sounds frustrating. Lesman says, yeah, you mentioned how you wouldn't like it if your cat died and you didn't already have another cat there. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, I don't like to, but that's a different thing. That's me not wanting the replacement. I think I have what's it called? Like a codependent personality. Right? When I'm in a relationship, I become, it's like, since I don't hang out with a lot of friends, that's the main person in my life then, right? That I hang out with every day. Losing that person really sucks. And I would have to get all new routines and whatnot. And all that grieving, it would probably kill me. I don't know. Oh, nice. Thank you, Coleman. Very nice. Blasphemous says, I could see you being the same way when it comes to a wife. Oh, maybe I should have 2 wives.
Come here.
I'm gonna follow Coleman around a little bit, I think. Actually, I don't know if I would want 2 wives. I think I would end up in the, since my tastes and need are a little bit particular, maybe their needs would be specifically different from mine. Then I would feel the need to abandon my needs in favor of their needs. And yeah, I don't think that's healthy. I think I have that problem within just regular. Oh, can we just dig down so it falls down? Yes, we can, right? That's it. It's down here. Perfect. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to deal with this situation, though. Did I screw this up? Just dig around it, forehead. Ah. I'm assuming this is just fine. Whoop. Gotta kill this thing. I missed it. I hit it. You better blow up. Let's see. Lasma says, not wanting another wife ready, but go in first instead of being the only one left. Yeah, go in first rather than being the only one left. Maybe there is similarities to that. I hadn't thought about it that way, but maybe there is big similarity on that part. Not wanting to grieve. But I mean, that's... people don't like grieving, I suppose. Character flaw. Oh, did you see that? He took like 50% of the screen was the monster, and I missed him. Oh man. Oh man, I missed him. Hold on, says, I'm stuck in the dryer, stepdad. Oh, that's not my responsibility. Yeah, sure, stay in there. Is that a reference to something? I don't know. All right, throwing it is much more efficient. Very nice. Blasphemous says, what if we word it as I did not consent to being born? Yeah, exactly. That was the Colgatino point, right? Did not consent to being born. It's not. So that, like that, the argument that I made feels like a long time ago now about antinatalism, that I don't want to make the decision for anyone else, but being born is always someone else's decision, which is weird. All right, should I go up here and look for some more kite? More kite up here. Oh man.
Not ready. Flares recharging.
Right, I can't even look for more kite. I need my flares. I need to get some ammo. Otherwise I can't look for more kite. It's super annoying. No Donor says, hot take, I think suicide makes sense for some people, specifically because you did not consent to being born. I mean, yeah. I can imagine plenty of like where suicide makes sense. Oh, he found some more kite. Up here. Ah, here we go. Thanks. Good find, Coleman. I'll grab that. Get out of the way. I think... yeah, that's it. I have enough more kite now. Just gonna turn that in. However, I would also say that most suicides, I would say that it's usually a mental health issue. Right. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? They like I would go for the. Ooh, that's a big hole. I think you might have fucked up on the mini mules. Did I? Yeah, I think I fucked up a little bit. We'll be fine. Maybe, maybe not. Right. Mental health takes two parts, right? One part is your internal state. Yeah, it fell down. Well, it wasn't me who put it down here. This explosion wasn't me, was it? Maybe it was. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right? Usually when people feel bad, or in that sense, like when people get depressed and go the suicide route, usually like it, as we've said, it can be just stuff fucked up and they can't deal with stuff. But if the reality people find themselves in repeatedly just beat them down and beat them down and beat them down over and over and over and over again, then it, like it's society's the one that's fault, right? So saying that suicide makes sense for them is a little bit like victim blaming. That I would not want to do, right? So that's opinionated, I think, rather than anything else. Yeah, I would not want to do victim blaming, right? Like, your life sucks and you should deal with it. Is saying that suicide makes sense to them would be saying that, right? Your life sucks and that is your responsibility. Therefore you should kill yourself. It's not that argument I would not want to make. Oh. Explosion behind you, Coleman. It's gonna blow. Oh, you pushed it down. Nice.
Regulation completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by, sitting in fresh fuel cells for the drop.
Gold everywhere. Alright. Blasphemous says, do you also... I'm way behind on the chat now, as you know. Do you also think we should offer safe ways for them to do in comfort to do so? Nodonor says, absolutely. Yeah, euthanasia. Definitely. And offer them help if they want it. Right?
To the drop pod by dragging out the charge cable.
Like, if I'm... Which I'm probably gonna, like, most of the people who die in my family die from cancer, so I probably have that to look forward to, right? So if I'm dying from some sort of cancer and then we say, well, there's 1 year left and it will be filled with all suffering, then I would want help. Like, just take a pill, fall asleep. That is what I would want to do, rather than just staying that year. Of course, I would talk it through with my family and tell them, you know, it's selfish of you wanting me to stay here and suffer, and I would like tell them that this is my decision. We can have some time, talk about it, let you say your goodbyes and whatnot. But then this is what's happening. This is what's happening, right? Yeah, I think that's it. The people involved, right? That's the ethical thing about suicide, right? Doing it alone, all by yourself, that's I'm not good with. Like, you are causing a lot of suffering by committing suicide. Well, not necessarily, but probably you are causing suffering to whoever you are causing suffering to. Has to be clued in so it does not come as a shock. Right? So yeah, euthanasia, yes, I like it. But also, a lot of people has to be involved. If that makes sense?
Fuel cells at 75%. You're almost there.
Colgate in on tap says, for being more likely to die first. Oh, alright, yeah. Oh, I missed that. He said, getting a dangerous woman, that increases my likelihood of dying, right? Woman who might kill me. Doesn't have to be, yeah. You can get an older, dangerous woman. Like a 3-time widower. I could find that, and me dying first might be in the cards then, right?
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
Are we gonna be out of shields all of the runs here? Oh, I'm all out of ammo. I need ammo. Fucker.
Onboard mainframe booting.
Bam.
Calculating orbital trajectory.
Blasphemous says, neglected wife. Wait. Neglected... Oh, right. Yeah. Whoa. Shotgun shot. Here. Blasphemous says, yeah, I do the same. I tend to spend too much time with the girlfriend when I have one instead of doing what I want. Right? It's, I think it's... Oh, wait. Someone said... He said something over here. I don't know. Are we leaving? Are we good?
Ready to leave.
Ah, we're leaving.
All home. Get on board. We're leaving with or without you.
I'm assuming. Oh, right. Yeah, you grab that if you want it. If you don't want it, I'll grab it. It's empty now, right? Yeah. Let's leave. Alright. Get some calm stuff so I can catch up with the chat. Where was I? Here we go. Yeah, tend to not only spend time with them, but also like... no, I think it's a... I think that's more common with men, I suppose, that we are bad at expressing our needs and wants and actually working for fulfilling our needs and wants. More try to appease the woman at all times. Maybe not at all times, but that's a problem I have, right? I'm trying to appease women rather than appeasing myself, or rather than trying to find an equilibrium, right? This is what I need. That's what you need. All right. Communication. A lot of assumptions. Banana Waffle Monkey says, once more I reiterate that 10 out of 10 psychiatrists agree, maybe not 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 perhaps, agree that the solution to everything is just to get a girlfriend. Right? Oh man. Sorry, Red, says Combustible Lemon. Onto what, right? But I really needs to go. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It was nice hanging out. Have a good time. Do you lose out on... if you leave, do you lose what we gained? Or do you get to keep stuff? I'm actually curious about that now. What does nah mean? Nah, you get to keep... you don't lose out. There we go. That's how I framed the question. Ooh, could you revive me before you go, please? Thanks.
Get to it.
Alright, so see you next time, Coleman. Have a good one. Yes, indeed. Nice playing with you, as usual. Oh, stop doing that. Combustible Lemon has left the game. Nice. Ooh, we got one of these. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna hang out here a little bit. Catch up. Just get a girlfriend. Yeah, that's the solution to all your problems. Or a boyfriend. Or a non-significant other, I suppose.
Lloyd is up. I'm out of here.
Blasphemous says that was the case of my problems for many years. Not having one, but having one. Right. Oh, you were in a bad relationship, I take that as? Yeah, I've been in a bad relationship. That's... yeah. That's not very good for your mental health. If I read that correctly. Blasphemous says McDread is dead? Yes, indeed, I was. Oh! O2! It's a close one. I wonder if he will revive me. The Bosco bot? Probably not. No Donor says, what if they've been battling mental health issues for years and they've had enough? Alright. That's... like, I would say a lot of time mental health issues are needs not being met. That's... either it's because ideas, that perspectives that you have in your mind that doesn't really work out, or it is your environment that does not meet your needs, right? That's the cause for a lot of mental health issues. Like for years, you can screw yourself over, right? There can be stuff that happened in your childhood that you'll never get over. I think that's the reason I want checks in place. I don't... Euthanasia, I like euthanasia because that would involve more people, not just yourself, right? If you're struggling, right? Because if you have family and friends, I don't know if you have had friends, I've had 2 friends. And I still have anxiety over that, them killing themselves, right? I could have done something and all that. I would have wanted them to discuss it with me first. And they give them their view, right? So I don't have to second guess myself. Something like that, like a routine for it, yeah. So I don't have to second guess myself, so I don't have to be angry at them anymore, because I am, right? I get angry at people, like... I'm angry at everybody who has died. That, yeah. That's part of my grieving process, anger. But yeah, of course, right? I would see it as part of the... like euthanasia as part of the healthcare system. Right? If you're depressed, suicidal, whatever, then you go to the health professionals and you ask them. They start involving other people and having these talks that are annoying with the family, because putting that responsibility on a depressed person, ooh, I'm dying here. That responsibility would be fucked, putting that, like, a depressed person is not really capable of fulfilling that responsibility. So that would be, right? Just like a checklist. We do this, this, and this before we do any euthanasia. And then when we've done all these things and the person still says, alright, it is time. Give me that pill now. Then we give them the pill. That's something like that is what I would argue for. Banana Waffle Monkey gives a Twitch clip. Alright, should we look that real quick? Is it just get a girlfriend? Ooh, that's a big hole for the... a big hole for the... For the big hole? I don't get it. A big hole. Okay, that's what she said? That's what he said. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Blasphemous says maybe we can develop a test to see if someone... to see if it is a mental health issue or not. Well, there is a test. It's a very simple test. Do you want to kill yourself? Yes. That is a mental... Well, it's a health issue, right? It doesn't have to be a mental health issue, but... Right, the cancer thing. I think it would be enough, like, we go from what the person says. If the person comes to the clinic, says, oh, I want to get euthanized, I want that pill. Like, if it's a mental health issue, like, if someone would define it as a mental health issue or not, I'm not even sure I find that question relevant. Maybe you're just bored. Maybe you don't have mental health issues. You're just bored with life. I don't know. Like, you get my point. It doesn't have to be a mental health issue for... I don't know if you recall, there was this guy who he live streamed his own suicide some years ago. And he claimed he was just bored. He claimed he was not depressed. He just wanted to do it. Uh-oh. Please don't roll all the way back down. Gotta run. Gotta run.
From A to D, skipping B and C.
Perfect timing. It wasn't close at all. No Runner says, it's not always a mental health issue, right? Yeah, maybe not. Like the cancer example is not a mental health issue. So, I don't even know why. Does it have to be relevant? If it's a mental health issue? I don't know. No Runner continues. Like maybe you're living with intense pain, yeah? Or you already have a terminal illness and want to go on your terms, yeah? I mean, we all have a terminal illness called aging. Dying on your own terms and having the opportunity to plan things out and say goodbye. Say goodbye sounds like a really good experience for everyone involved. I agree, Node Runner. Right? And I wouldn't even wouldn't necessarily force a person to have those arguments. I would just force them to go through the talking with the family, talking with the professionals. But when you've jumped through the hoops, then you get the pill. Right? Rather than someone else making that decision, if that makes sense. Because I kind of feel like someone else... Ooh, wow, I'm all out of ammo here. Perfect timing. Right? That's someone else making the decision, right? Any requirement, like, we can require you to do stuff. But requiring you to say certain stuff would just create liars, right? I don't like that. Forcing people to lie in that situation, that defeats the whole purpose, right? If they... oh man, I'm so screwed. I'm so dead. There's no way. I ran out of ammo. Will Bosco revive me? Bosco will revive me. Alright, Bosco have a few revives. Why am I so slowed? Why are they slowing me down? I'm gonna die again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I'm screwed. There is no way. There's no way out of this pickle. Wait. No, there is. Oh! I should have just fled. I should have just fled and let the machine guns take care of it. Damn it. I should have just used this gun. And ran around. And I would have saved all those lives. Alright, it's easy to get smarter later on. Blasphemous says, I agree with Schopenhauer on suicide. What did Schopenhauer say? Maybe we'll put a pin in that and get back to it. Let's see. 3-time widower, says Banana Waffle Monkey. Yeah, right? That increases the... Yeah, I might die before her, right? 3-time widower. I might. Who knows? He says, okay, but the sex would be rather good before you died. Would it? Are you sure? A 3-time widower? Maybe it would be bad. Maybe she is a widow and killed all her husbands because she don't like sex. Maybe she's terrible at it. And the husbands, like, all the bitterness between... like, the reason why she killed them is all the bitterness because of that difference in mind. I don't know. Alright, we got a place over there. I can stand on this thing. And I can stand on this thing. Fuck, how do I get in here?
Flares up.
Oh, that looks super annoying. I have to go from over here, probably.
The air is getting heavy.
So it's straight up. From there, probably. Lasma says it supposedly wasn't a big deal until Abrahamic religions made it into one. Yeah. I mean...
No!
Damn it. I pressed the V instead of C. So I died. I think it's always been a big deal because of the suffering it causes, right? It does cause a lot of suffering. Don't forget about the people who are the people that gets left behind. Those people matters, right? Yeah, they matter. And
Watch me snarl.
oh right, I don't. I've made that mistake over and over. I wait and I press, but I could just press immediately because I have that shot. I can use that shot later on. No donor says McDead. McDead is dead. Yeah, I died a couple of times. I'm not gonna manage to, like, I'm at 2 out of 7.
The swarm is here.
And we have another swarm. This mission is gonna be failed. Yeah, it's too much stress. I don't like the stressful bits of this game. Like, what I like is just the exploration and the mining. And the building. Like, this here, when you have to deal with enemies all the time. It's the same as with Factorio, right? I prefer to play without the enemies. They're a nuisance. They distract me from reading the chat as well. I think that's mostly what I find frustrating. Want to catch up with the chat, but then all these enemies just show up and bother me. Like, leave me alone already. Colgate Tab says, but does non-girlfriend significant other solve all problems? Oh, that was sarcasm. Just get a girlfriend? That's sarcasm. It does not solve your problems. Usually it just distracts you from them if you have some mental issues. Then getting a girlfriend can distract you from it, just like it has been compared to it, right? When you're freshly in love and have a crush and all that. The situation you find yourself in is very similar to that of some narcotics. Yeah. Similar to narcotics indeed. Leave me alone. Fucker, quick. Leave me alone. Damn enemies. Right. See, they're not leaving me alone. Just constantly. Do your job, Bosco. Kill them already. Right.
Let there be light.
Oh, lots of enemies here. Let's see. Coleman122 says, by the way, Bosco mine the artworks out of the walls. Oh! Man, why didn't I see that before? So I can just tell him to... Oh, perfect. Thanks, you Coleman. I don't think Coleman is still here. Man, gotta remember to say thank you to that. I can tell Bosco to do that thing. That's fucking great. Nice. That is very useful for this mission specifically. Yes, very useful. So you don't accidentally fall down. Oh man, he said that probably before I died by accidentally falling down. Amazing. Or when I was falling down dying. Oh, he even takes it with him. Oh, lovely. Alright, I've got one life to deal with this issue then. So, I have another one right over there, Bosco. Can you go get that one as well? Oh, I can just stay here, pretty much. And just let him do the thing. Getting some Nitra is probably a good idea if I can get that. Like, here I can get some Nitra easily. Alright. Banana Waffle Monkey says, all significant other fixes problems... Wait. All significant other fixes problems, just don't have a kid that falls through. Wait. Nude IQ? IQ? Nude IQ. Didn't quite understand. Banana Waffle Monkey continues. For me, personally, I don't consider suicide because, as far as I'm concerned, once we die, we can't undie. And that's not a commitment I'll ever be comfortable making. Read the clip name. And that's what he said. Probably was the clip name. Alright. We'll check that clip later on again. Oh, I need ammo. I need ammo.
Getting more ammo.
Not allowed to run out of this ammo. Oh, good thing I got that ammo right now. Where is Bosco? There we go. Pick that up.
That guy in mission control. He really has a nosy. Call you.
That's a very good point. It's not a commitment, but I mean... Like, if you knew for a fact... Banana Waffle Monkey, you knew for a fact exactly what the rest of your life would look like, or like... There's 1 year left and it's only suffering. Would you still not be comfortable? Well... It's actually... That's a good point. You don't know, right? You don't know. It's like an assumption that I have is that I would react that way. Maybe I am self-knowing enough to know that that is how I would feel about the thing. Right, more ammo. Last ammo bit.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Oh, maybe not. I think I have some more shots in this gun. Leave me alone. Alright. Alright, just double check that clip name, which is... Where do I see that? That's what he said, yeah. Big hole. That's what he said. In the context as well, right? The context was I screwed up and there was a big hole. So, with the screw pun as well, I'm assuming was part of it. Or maybe that was just priming. Who knows? Alright. Let's see. Colgate in on tap says, have you read The Neverending Story? Plasma says, is that a trick question, Colgate? Sounds a little bit like a trick question, right? I have not read The Neverending Story, no. I don't even know if I've heard of it. Sounds like a trick question. Oh. Bosco. Get over here, Bosco. Give it to me. There we go. Oh, I can't be on the ground. So dark here. Throw a flare. Ooh, alright. Is that...
Get to work.
Get to work. Nice. Colgate in on tap. I don't think so. I guess it's up for interpretation. Yeah, what story is that? Colgate in on tap. Old story? New story. Can we read it on stream? Oh. All these guns are out. They have no more ammo.
Like that.
I think I can grab this without filling up now. Banana Wolf Monkey says nude think. I mean reaction to something. Coleman122 said, I think you need to hold down the C button for the power boots. Yes, you do need to hold them down, and they don't react instantly. They are slow reacting. I've been thinking, right, I want to be as close to the ground as possible, but that's... As the scout, I have my grappling hook, so I can just use it instantly and then use my grappling hook. Just use it to get the cooldown on my grappling hook. That is how I should be using it. Pressing it instantly. Actually, I'm not even sure that I need to hold it down. I think I do. Is that it?
Bosco, light.
Oh, that was not it. Wait, how did that not die? Alright, one more. I only need one more and then I'll get out. The swarm is upon me. Damn it. Get over here, Bosco. Oh, they're gonna blow.
Wood rocket. Stay down.
Alright, it's over there. Wait, how did that not hit? Ooh, it hurts. So many enemies. This does not look like it's gonna be a good time. And that's my shotgun out. Oh, I missed. Right, let's just flee over here.
Much better. Your time is up, friend.
Alright.
Never felt
Let's survivalism works out here. Ah! Alright, someone has to be spawning all these things, right? That's what's happening.
Gotta go fast.
Never-ending fucking swarm of them. Alright, so where is this last thing? Colgate Donutap asks, is enemy value judgment? No, you can define enemy without... two people are enemies if they want different things, right? Combatants. Right? They are based on us having different value judgments, I suppose.
Let there be light.
I need these. I need a Nitra. Maybe I should look for the last thing first. But I really do need some more Nitra.
Whack-a-mole. Yeah, can't carry anymore.
Blasphemous says enemy is such a strong word. I mean, in real life it's a strong word, I suppose. Blasphemous says, I thought Colgate was trying to get Cider into semantics mode by pondering the idea of a story that is never ending.
I'm not scared of you.
I mean, everything ends. Eventually, sooner or later. As far as we know, right? The assumption is the heat death of the universe, but we don't know. It might not. The universe might not end. But as far as what I've heard. Alright, we need to find this last bit. Will it show up on the map? Is that it? That's it. Go fix it, Bosco. It is time for us to leave this wretched place. Do I need to call one more? No, Bosco. Bosco, hurry up. Wait, did they kill my friend? Looks like they killed my friend. Oh, I missed. Oh, there's my friend. Perfect.
Incoming! Smoke him if you got him.
Smoke him if you got him. Where is Bosco? Where is Bosco? Bosco got... oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to call it down now, fast.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Understood. Oh, no.
See you, sucker. Time to restock.
Need ammo now. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Alright, still alive. Wait. A grenade. Oh. That is not good. That is not good.
Back to hell. Take it easy.
Like I get no... Fuck, and he needs to drop that thing. Give it to me. Fuck! I don't know how to get out of this situation now. I don't have enough ammo for this.
Slow down, please. Skull crusher.
Oh wait, no, I do have ammo.
Ammo taken.
That was so close.
Enemy slowed down.
Bosco's not helping because Bosco is carrying that thing and I can't get the thing out of Bosco's hand because I'm constantly surrounded.
Inhibitor field up.
Can I tell him to just drop it? Wait, can I tell him to shoot a rocket right there? I think this has been the most frustrating time I've had in this game. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I'm having no fun. Just fucking leave me alone. Yeah.
Rocket. Watched in blood.
Do I have some life still over here, perhaps? Like endless kiting. Oh. Where is Bosco? Why did he not turn it in? I don't know where the thing went. Oh, I'm all out of shotgun shots. Like, why don't they stop coming? Stop coming already. Oh, and here's the thing. Please don't kill me while I try to put it in here. That's what I said to the three-time widower wife.
I'll make it.
Like they never end. They never end. Is that it? Is that a timer? Why is nothing happening? Do I have to get the Morkite? No. What's going on? Why is nothing happening? As I stayed too long, is the mission just failed? I mean, you turn it in, then you press a button, right? Another swarm. Lovely. Oh, right, no, you have to get a Morkite. Right. They said that before, right? That in these missions you have 2 objectives, not 1. Yeah. There's no way I'm getting that Morkite. Not when I'm being constantly surrounded. Like I need 150. You know what? You know what? Screw it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Alright. No donor says, I mean the key point is that it is entirely voluntary. Yeah, exactly. Voluntary. You just put some requirements in place, I would say. I mean, suicide itself is entirely voluntary, I suppose. We like to imagine ourselves in the scenario and wonder what we would do, but I'm not living that life, and I don't feel qualified to pass judgment on suffering from my comparatively privileged position, says No Runner. Right? Right. It's not for me to say. If someone says, I don't want to live in this world anymore, then I would say, yeah, let's get some checks into place, make sure that we're not causing too much suffering, or if it's, let's try a little bit of medication perhaps, try this, try that, try a few things, have the talks, and then just give them the pill. I think that's just fine. Colgate InnoTab links what the Neverending Story is. Alright. The Neverending Story, it's a German, it's a fantasy novel. I like fantasy. By the German writer Michael Ende, published in 1979. That's not in the public domain then. The first English translation by Rolf Mannheim was published in 1983. The novel was later adapted into several films. Oh, I know nothing about this. Is it any good? Colgate in on tap? Colgate in on tap said Cider just solved the halting problem. Kappa, I don't even know what the halting problem is, but I'm pretty sure that I did not solve it. I'm guessing this is math. In computability theory, the halting problem is the problem of determining from a description of an arbitrary computer program and input whether the programs will finish running or continue forever. Oh. Proved in 36 that a general algorithm to solve the halting problem for all possible program inputs cannot exist. Ah, there we go. It cannot exist for all possible programs. No, you have to do it one by one. That makes sense to me, one by one. Blasphemous says, do you dislike playing games that won't let you alt tab out? On stream, Blasphemous, on stream I dislike it. I think because of streaming nature, and I really want to catch up with the chat, I think that's why I really disliked what just happened. And like, not being paused. In general, I can enjoy it, right? But I like to have more control on when to engage in the action and when not to engage in the action, if that makes sense. I don't want to get stressed or have a timer behind me. That lowers my enjoyment of any game, I think. But it's not a deal breaker. Nodrunner asks, does the Neverending Story also have no beginning? What would a never beginning story be? Never begin. I mean, you start at some point, right? But that was not the beginning. In the beginning, the universe was created and has been largely seen as a mistake, something like that. Fuck, I don't remember the quote. It's the beginning of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The universe was created and it has been considered a mistake, or a bad idea, something like that. And that would have to be the beginning of every story, right? If you believe in causality and the deterministic universe, there was a beginning to our universe, right? That beginning we know nothing about. They call it the Big Bang in science. Blasphemous says, the voluntary human extinction movement is voluntary. Oh, we left that behind. We left the antinatalism behind. No, we got to the point where birth is not voluntary. You did not make that decision. Your parents made that decision. And your parents are responsible up to a certain age, I suppose. Colgate InnoTap says, yes, the films suck though. The Neverending Story films. Colgate also says to Blasphemous, that could be a story that has always been. Has been always, yeah. And then he links an existential comic. Actually, I want to think about antinatalism for just a moment here, right? I did not choose to get born. You did not choose to get born. Nobody did. Your parents made that decision. What douchebags. Banana Waffle Monkey says you could have a plotless story, like Stream of Consciousness, like To the Lighthouse. Ugh. Maybe it does have a plot. No, that doesn't work out. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. You can write something that doesn't mean anything. Never starting, never ending. Banana Waffle Monkey says, story is the timeline. The sequence of events... Oh. Alright. The sequence of event in your narrative. The point of a plot is to support the story, to make the story come to life. The basic story question is what happens next. Plot is what happens. The sequence of events inside a story. Courtesy of... Ugh, gross. Courtesy of Google. Gross, Banana Waffle Monkey. That's... Ugh, Google? Oh, man. Colgate Inotap says, it's pretty cruel that two people can make people to be born without their consent. But they don't know, right? We can't consent to something that happened in the past. We can only consent into the present and the future? Yeah. You cannot consent into the past. That's not part of consent. Consenting retroactively is not a thing. So what happened to you in the past doesn't matter? So, being born, the word consent does not matter with being born. So how do you judge if it's better being born or not? I went the consent route, right? That's where I went. We can look at suffering in the past and potential suffering in the future. But that's a value judgment, right? If you say that all life is all suffering, then antinatalism makes sense, right? We should, like the ethics, the logic, it goes that direction, right? Like the voluntary human extinction movement, it goes that direction because of your value judgment. That value judgment again, yeah, it gets back to that. It's up to everybody for themselves to decide on antinatalism and voluntary human extinction movement. I don't like the name of the regime. The voluntary human extinction movement. Let's not call it extinction. Let's call it something else. More about not bringing more life into the world. And that's a value judgment that's, yeah. I would not have that as a centralized decision for anyone, I suppose. Alright, so Colgate Unotap linked this. Girdle Queen. I don't know any of these. I just want you to know that even though we didn't find what we were looking for out here, I had a great time with you guys this weekend. Nice. You're right, Frege. So we didn't find anything, so what? We three still believe they are out there somewhere. Someday we will find evidence. Wait a minute, look over there. Do you guys see that? What is it? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's a bit obscured. Could it be? Oh my god. It's a platonic number. Quick, get the camera. Fuck. I don't get this joke. This joke goes... Alright, so what is a platonic number? Platonic number. And why is it a furry? I don't know. Alright. Hurry, Frege. I got it. Take off the lens cap, buffoon. Point it over here. Too much touching. Stop touching it. Let me do it. He's gone. Did you get it? I think so, yeah. Why is it so shaky and out of focus? We were excited and it had to be done very quickly. And maybe a bit drunk. Shut up. I don't know, guys. That could be anything. It looks to me like nothing more than a bear. Looks nothing more than a bear standing up on its hind legs. What? No way. Look, Hilbert. Maybe the footage isn't that great, but we were there, man. We all saw it. We were 25 yards away, tops, and we can tell you that was no bear. Look, 3 mathematical Platonists go into the woods, have a few drinks, and look for platonic numbers. I believe you saw what you wanted to see. I'm sorry, but we're just going to need more hard evidence in order to capture your claims. I like this dude, right? This is bullshit. That is it. We're taking a tranquilizer next time. Okay, but I'll have you know that shooting bears in the forest is illegal. Don't put too much, man. We don't want to kill it, or no one will be able to use the number 5 anymore. Oh, that was the existing bit, right? Existing in real life. They're abstract. They exist in the abstract, just like Santa Claus exists in the abstract. Wait, people can still use the number if it's unconscious though, right? I mean, yeah, I think so. Note says, I just wanted to point out that Planned Parenthood is quite a new phenomenon in the human timeline. Ooh, that's very interesting, Note. It is. It's very recent. It just happened. And just going by that, Planned Parenthood is probably the minority of what happens. Yeah. I think most of the people getting born today is not from decision making. Colgate in on tab says it's explained at the bottom of the page. Oh, nice. They were all mathematical Platonists. They held that mathematical objects existed in some sense. Obviously, they didn't expect to find them existing in the world as shown in this comic, but rather existed some kind of abstract object. Wait. How old were they? This was like Kant did, right? How old is this? Where does it come from? 1953? I mean, that's... I thought philosophy was in agreement with the Kantian noumenon and phenomenon. What was that? Here we go. In philosophy, a noumenon is a posited object or event that exists independently of humans, from human sense and or perception. And then we have phenomenon, that is an observable fact or event. Right? Santa Claus is a phenomenon, right? It exists within our mind, just like the numbers exists within our mind. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to talk about them, right? It's just they're somewhat different. Like I've been saying that over and over, right? God obviously exists. He has more houses than I have. Yeah, Node Runner, there is, Planned Parenthood. It's not a choice. It's something that just happens evolutionary. And one could argue that even Planned Parenthood is not in the decision of the parents, right? We have urges. We don't decide on the urges. And then we... Fuck. Then we get dragged into the free will versus determinism pointless debate, because everything is like free will, like libertarian free will is not really a real thing. Alright, so we got born, it happened. From now on, it becomes a question of suicide or euthanasia or whatever. But we can discuss in the future having children or not. We can discuss planning parenthood. We can discuss not having children. And I would probably say, yeah, I would probably not make a statement about it being good or bad being born. I would say that's up to each and every one to decide for themselves. Yeah. That's probably my view on that question. Nodonner says we have contraceptives. Yeah. Nowadays, we do, you do, I do. Do they have that in rural China? Do they have contraceptives there? Do they have it in rural Africa, contraceptives? Do they have that in all places of the world? Is it allowed within certain religions? It's not allowed. Even though they have it, it might not be allowed. Like, abortion is not allowed. I don't know where the number goes, but there is like a percentage of humans today have contraceptives and a percentage does not, for some reason or other. Probably more than I believe has access to contraceptives. Yeah, probably most have contraceptives. I would just guess. It's just guesswork, right? I have not looked into this at all. Colgate in on tab says, solving the halting problem and number theory questions that have been open for 2,000 years in the same stream. You're doing hot today. I mean, the halting problem, I don't know. I don't feel like I solved that, but... this doesn't seem... This seems like Immanuel Kant solved this. But most people agree that there is an observer and there is a thing that the observer observes. Right? Both of those things exist necessarily, right? So, mathematical objects do exist from our perspective, right? They are just like God, created by humans. Maybe that's what Platonism was about, that maybe, oh right, that's the Platonist, the perfect ideas existing. But that's, yeah, Plato was some time ago, right? That's old philosophy. Right? It's not like this is a fool's errand, right? This is a fool's errand. And that's the point of the comic, right? It's a fool's errand. Because you're looking in the wrong place. So it's not me doing hot Colgate in on tap. No. No, Donner says it exists in the world. If people don't want to use it, that's up to them. No, not the number 5. Right? It's not.
For rock and stone!
For rock and stone. Oh, some dude.
Rock and stone!
Where did he come from? That's weird. Alright. Here we go. It's not a noumenon, right? Numbers are not noumenon. They are phenomenon. We observe the numbers. Right? Here, look here. There it is. Number 5. It is an observable thing. Right there. Observable.
Come on, guys! Rock and stone!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Did he say something in the chat? Where did he come from?
May it be its behest.
I'm gonna say sorry. Sorry, dude.
Bottoms up, friends.
Sorry.
To the fallen.
Not starting any new
Teamwork and beer will keep
map.
us miners.
Are they called
the
maps?
lowest and
Sorry,
the
not
highest.
starting any new maps. But I can drink.
To a successful mission.
Oh, I need it.
Colgate Innotab said, you said that everything will eventually end. So everything halts. Oh! Alright, but I said probably. I was talking about the heat death of the universe, right? So that's we don't really know that. I don't really know that. So that's not really a solution to the halting problem, I don't think.
A round of oaths for me and my friends here.
Let's see. Colgate Innotab says also that an odd perfect number must exist because we can talk about it.
To the fallen.
I mean, in the imagination, right? You can use the words exist. Right? But they are not allowed within maths. Just like
A round of oaths for me and my friends here.
Santa Claus is not allowed into politics. If that makes sense.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Rock and stone to the bone. Let's just get drunk. I'm getting drunk with a random stranger. I've not done that in a long time.
Round of oily oaths, please.
Getting drunk with random strangers.
To danger.
That was a long time ago. I should do that again sometime.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mike.
Can be fun.
Bartender.
No donors are still talking about contraceptives.
Ice cold and foamy.
Oh, we're talking about two different things.
Last one to finish is a pointy-eared leaf lover.
But contraceptives, like a lot of people probably has access to them, right?
Yeah.
Colgate Innotab says, gotta make a Santa Claus party. Red clothes, sharing is caring. Close enough.
Round of oily oaths.
Nice. Oh man, I thought you were talking about party because I was in the headspace of drinking with strangers.
To mites, to darkness,
But you meant party like a political party.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh man. Blasphemous says Santa Claus is not allowed into politics because he is a white straight male that screams ho ho ho.
foamy.
Oh man, that's amazing, Blasphemous. That is amazing. Ho ho ho.
Fortune and glory.
Alright. This is one thing I have not done in the game yet. Getting as drunk as we can. Alright. Order around.
Something in my one leaf lover. And can I get it
Oh, man.
with some water?
Oh man, that was a good one.
To rock and stone.
To Rock and Stone. I don't want to dance. I want to get super drunk. Can we get more drunk?
That's the stuff.
Gotta push it to the limit.
Oi! Rounds of Clifford Slammers, please.
Oh no! I made us sober. You know what? That is how drunk you can get in that game. I just decided that was the end of it. That was the end of it. And that's actually me done with Deep Rock Galactic.
Rock and stone, everyone!
That's it, lads. Rock and stone.
And then we gave it that one. And we exit to desktop. I think I'm done. That so let's do this thing. We can, yeah. Let's open library and go to Deep Rock Galactic and 43 hours. I would probably recommend it. Yeah, it was fun enough. Banana Waffle Monkey says, yeah, but at least he'd help maintain a reliable postal service. He wouldn't though, right? That's my point. Santa Claus would not help maintain anything. Because he's made up. Maybe if you're thinking like he would, like people would get afraid to be naughty and would be do a reliable job in the postal service because they feared Santa Claus. I don't know. Colgate on Tap says, did you get to level 25? I did get to level 25. I did get a promotion. I did not craft any over like one of the weapon buffy things. No Donor says, totally reliable delivery service. That games looks like fun. I think we've looked at that before. I'll take a look. First, I'm gonna type a review here. What's my review? The enemies got annoying at times, but the exploration and mining was a good time. There we go. That's fine. Right. Worked fine on Linux. For me, at least. I heard that for someone it didn't. I don't remember if it was Node Runner tried it and it didn't work fine for you. Alright, post that review, and then we go, I haven't been in here for some time now. Where is it? Here we go. ProtonDB. Deep Rock Galactic. Platinum. Alright. Add my report? I mean, sure. Next. Report. Yes. 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 Over 10 hours. No. 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 No problems. Stability issues? Nope. No problem with save by significant bugs? Nope. Is multiplayer? Yes. The game impacted by anti-cheat software? I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, I did try multiplayer. Yes, I was able to connect. Was it excellent? Yeah. I don't remember any issues. There were probably some issues, but yeah. Did you try to play multiplayer locally? No. Colgate on Tap says, there is a communist society in a never-ending story world. Colgate on Tap also asks, what is anti-cheat software? It's when they add software to their game that is supposed to stop people from cheating. Anti-cheat software. It's all in the name. Colgate on Tap. They add stuff to the game that helps them either to identify cheaters or to... Like, there are some games that will not run on Linux because of anti-cheat software that does not allow Linux to be run. I don't remember what they're called, but like a lot of the Battle Royales, for example, have anti-cheat software and make them not run on Linux. Last one says, it is anti-Linux software. Kinda. It is kinda anti-Linux software. Would a typical gamer have enjoyed experience running this game on Linux with Proton? Yeah. And we're just reviewing functionality on ProtonDB. So a typical gamer enjoying the game? Maybe, maybe not. Short summary. Just works. Is there anything you would like to add that was not covered in the previous question? No. Submit. It just works. Node Runner says it's a rootkit. Yeah. In most cases, it's a rootkit. Is it always? I don't know. I've only heard about some of them being rootkits, and that kind of sucks. Colgatino Tab says some names are misleading, right? And sure, it is a little bit misleading since if all of them are rootkits. I don't like to draw conclusions just based on name. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I like drawing conclusions based on the name, and if it's something else, then I say, why the fuck did you name it that then? You dumbass mofos. I like semantics, right? I like to draw those conclusions. Blasphemous says, easy anti-cheat is the worst of them all. I thought the worst of them all was the one on Valorant. They made their own one? But I don't know. Alright, so what would we have? Totally reliable. We're looking into that. Totally. I think I've looked into it. Total accurate battle simulator. No, that's not. Totally reliable delivery service. Ragdoll physics simulation. Alright, yeah, we've looked at that before. It doesn't really look like my type of game. Not even gonna add it to the wish list. Oh, there's some people streaming it. Oh, I remember. I want to play my time at Porsche in Porsche. I don't know. Node Honor says that Valve CSGO actually has a server-side anti-cheat. You know, a sane anti-cheat. That makes sense, Node Runner. That makes sense to me. A server-side. Instead of invading my computer and my kernel or whatnot, leave my computer alone. Colgatino Tab says, I guess yelling is fine. Directed graph not being a graph just doesn't sound sensible. A directed graph not being a graph? Exactly. What's up with that? That's terrible naming conventions. And I would go with my life, through my life, with the assumption that a directed graph was a graph until someone told me otherwise. And then I would be like, that's dumb. But then I would learn. But I would go with that assumption. But that's my personal approach to life, I suppose. Alright, so we're done with Deep Rock Galactic. It was a pretty good time. So, let's uninstall it. So, tomorrow, there will be some more Tales of Majjal tome. And then, Shadow of Mordor. I've had 2 recommendations. Even though I was looking into Hellblade or Nier Automata, we'll do Shadow of Mordor first, because that's something that I've neglected as well. Yes, indeed. I've played it 88 minutes, but that doesn't really count. I didn't really get into it. Left it online, I don't remember. But that's day after tomorrow or the day after that. Right. We go to Night in the Woods. All right. Node Honor says, yeah, my computer is a sacred free software ground. Mine is not. Right. This is not free software. But I kinda like free software. It says, free software grind. Design your multiplayer games properly so the servers don't just trust everything the client says. Exactly. I like that, Node Runner. I like that approach. Blasphemous asks, who recommended Shadow of Mordor? I don't remember. We were talking about what games to play next, and I think it was Node Runner who said. And I'm actually pretty sure that you said you liked Shadow of Mordor as well, Blasphemous, in a separate discussion though. We were talking about fantasy games. Pretty sure you said that you enjoyed Shadow of Mordor. That maybe wasn't a recommendation, but I took it as one. Rather than like... Yeah, you didn't recommend it, but I took it as a endorsement. I don't know, recommendation? I decided to play Shadow of Mordor next, just because you said that. It's all your fault, Blasphemous. It's all you. It was all you. Let's see.